What was the wind of change? Moment for decolonization. Imagine a world where empires stretched across continents, controlling millions of lives. Now picture a sudden shift, a breeze that begins to blow away these vast empires. That moment is what we call the wind of change. It all started with a speech by British Prime Minister Harold Macmillan on February 3, 1960, in Cape Town, South Africa. He told the South African Parliament that the age of colonial rule was ending. Macmillan acknowledged that African nations and other colonies were waking up to their own national identities and aspirations. He said, "The wind of change is blowing through this continent," signaling Britain's recognition that independence was inevitable. This speech was a turning point because it openly accepted that colonies would soon become independent nations. It marked a shift from resisting to supporting decolonization. Before this, many European countries slowed down their efforts after World War II, but now Britain was ready to help colonies transition peacefully to self-rule. The speech also showed a contrast with South Africa's apartheid policies, which enforced racial segregation. While Britain supported self-determination, South Africa kept racial divisions alive. The broader context of this moment is the post-World War II world, which was changing fast. The war had weakened European empires economically and politically. New international groups like the United Nations promoted ideas of self-rule and human rights. Colonized peoples in Asia and Africa saw this as their chance to end foreign domination. Macmillan's speech reflected this global shift and helped make it happen. It gave legitimacy to independence movements and encouraged colonial powers to negotiate peaceful transitions. This moment is also linked to the decline of European empires after the war. The war exposed the contradictions of fighting for freedom abroad while denying it to people at home. It inspired colonized nations to push harder for independence. The Wind of Change speech captures this new era where colonies would become independent countries, reshaping the world's political map. It was a sign that the old imperial world was fading, making way for a new order based on self-determination and sovereignty.